Wheelchairs, 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 wheelchairs. What's up, buddy? What's up, little guy? Oh. Don't forget that he's a Jew and likes to watch his dog do poo. What's up, Loquacious? How's it going, buddy? How's it fucking going, lad? I hope everything's well with you. I did a bit of ruck today, not that long ago. Me, I wonder what Toast is gonna say next. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're not doing too bad, being sleep deprived and shit. But that's crazy. You're working again, Toast. That's props to you, man. I don't have that Mexican work ethic. But grr, how's it going, MMA Joey? How's it fucking going? I did a bit of ruck, not that long ago. Larry, please don't knock it over. Thank you. Good. I had work. I had to work today. Larry, fucking stop, buddy. I have a new setup to try to get this a little bit raised higher, and he's messing with it. Okay, Larry, fucking stop, sped, please. Jesus Christ. The Earth is definitely a wheelchair. Larry, please stop being a sped. Oh my God, stop. I love you so much, but fucking stop. I got a 15,000 pay pump, so it made me become less pissed. They just gave it to you, or you just took it. I'm confused. Either way, that's fucking awesome, Toast. That seems to make up for all the shit you had to do yesterday, I would imagine. The Earth is a wheelchair. I think, yeah, after last night's debate, I'm settled on the Earth being a wheelchair. But anyways, I did a ruck today, a bit of ruck, and it was my heaviest ruck yet. I upped it. I realized I have no true way to know exactly how much my rucks are, because like right now I have in my backpack, I have two 10-pound kettlebells, an 8-pound kettlebell, and then 3 1-pound dumbbells in the front pocket. So it should be 31 pounds. But I weighed the 3-pound one things because they all felt a little bit different to me. And all three of them, they were all over a pound to varying degrees. One was like a pound and 2 grams. One was like a pound and 5 grams. And one was a pound and a half. And there's no way for me to weigh the 8-pound kettlebell and the 2 10-pound kettlebells because I only have scales for drugs, not for heavy shit. So I'm assuming those... If my other weights are a little bit heavier than what they say, I'm assuming my kettlebells are a little bit heavier. So based on the numbers, it's 31 pounds, but based on what it probably is, I'm guessing it's 32 or 33. But anyways, today it was fucking warm. It was like 63 degrees. And a little bit, it was mostly, Larry, fucking stop, dude. Holy shit. Oh my God. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so about 31, 32, 33 pounds. But the last time I rucked, it was cold as fuck. Like really fucking cold. Last week, it was negative 30 degrees wind chill. Today, with the wind chill, it was 60 degrees. That's a 90-degree fucking difference. So on my ruck, I had to take off my shirt. I had to take off fucking everything besides my shorts. And it was my first time doing this amount of weight. So that made it a little bit harder. But also the heat, I was sweating my fucking ass off. I hate working out in anything over like 50 degrees. It fucking sucks. And by the end of it, like I made it just fine, but it was fucking tough. But anyways, enough about my ruck. Did you buy some celebratory Henny Toast? Good question. like an annual pay increase for the new year. Oh shit! Gotcha. God damn, dude. 15,000 just cuz? That's fucking crazy. I don't think you could that person. I mean, I don't know how much you're making total, but imagine if you're getting a 15,000 raise, you're probably, like in the triple digits, I would imagine, if not very close to it. And I still don't think if I got paid that much, I don't think that would be enough for me to quit weed. Like, weed's the only drug that helps me fall asleep with minimal side effects. There's not no side effects, but the side effects are very minimal compared to every other drug, every other method I've ever tried falling asleep. Nothing as good as fucking weed. In your front bottom pockets, yes, in your front bottom pockets. Well, I'm Crane certified and more. I don't. So like the crane shit. I'm not a construction guy, so I don't know exactly what that means. I'm guessing the crane lift operator type fucking thing. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to use, but once again, I'm not that. I have no idea. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. Woo! I need to wake myself up. I'm fucking streaming. Okay. Oh, what am I talking about today? A bit of ruck. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I started plunging and then working out after, and like I plunge and then I do a workout. I don't plunge and then immediately take a hot shower like I used to, and it allegedly increases testosterone. But it's more than allegedly. Like my body, I think, has changed more in the past month or so since I started doing it. I want to say maybe ever. Definitely not ever. It's like 6 or 7 years ago. I was on drugs and then I quit completely and I just worked out super fucking hard. And there's like a 2-month period where I gained a shitload of weight. So it's probably the second most, what's it called? Transforming month for my body. But the first most, I was on drugs before and I got off it. So that you can barely even count that and shit. And then the weight I put on was weight that my body was wanting to put on. It was waiting to put on. It was waiting for me to stop being a retard with drugs. So this is the most change I've ever seen in my body and feel in my body too. Like I'm sleeping better. I think my moods are a little bit better. I'm definitely stronger. I look a lot stronger. But I highly recommend it. I fucking so highly recommend it. Do an ice bath or a cold plunge, and then work out immediately after. Like it ups your output by like 4 times, no joke, because your muscles don't get tired. Your muscles don't get tired from the amount of work they're exerting. They get tired generally because they overheat. So if you start when you're fucking freezing your ass off, it takes a long time for you to start overheating. So your output goes crazy. And on top of that, it allegedly does just increase your testosterone, which, so it indirectly and directly increases testosterone. And I can say for sure, like now it's been about a month that I've been doing this, that I have more testosterone than I fucking used to, which is really fucking good for someone the size of me, right? Oh, guru time, guru flex. But okay, it's fucking interesting shit to talk about. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. One day, we got 1 day and 8 hours until I can fucking bet on shit. So if Toast, do you watch NFL? Because I don't, or MMA Joey, do you watch NFL? Have you been following it? Can you give me some advice? Because the first day I can bet, it's gonna be like I'm gonna have such an urge to bet NFL games, and I've been following the NFL kinda because I've been doing NFL fantasy all years, but I've been following like individual shit. I haven't really been following the teams and what's been going on that much. But if you have any games this Sunday that look interesting, like the line's fucking weird, let me know right now because I want to fucking start betting. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing that Sunday. Although the majority of my bets will definitely be mixed martial arts. So fucking happy I don't have to do fucking mixed martial arts fantasy anymore. I still might, I still might for funsies, might do one here and there. Like if there are 6 fighters that I do like on a card and they fit the roster, I just fucking hated having to pick one. It was almost for certain 1 or 2 cards every single fucking fantasy. Thank you, Loquacious. Thank you fucking for that shit. That is so fucking helpful. No one fucking donates unless you fucking do that stuff. Thank you. Really appreciate you being here and doing that. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so with fantasy, you have to pick 6 fighters in a given card. And a lot of cards, I'm just not confident in fucking 6. I'm just not confident in 6. Like I'm usually confident in like anywhere from like 2 to 4 or 5. Like that's it. And generally a lot of them are favorites too. So it's annoying being forced to pick fighters that I'm not fully confident in. And now I don't have to fucking do that anymore. Now I can just bet what the fuck I want to fucking bet. And now I don't have to worry about the stupid way the UFC fucking counts strikes, because I lost a lot of money. I think it was the biggest time I lost the most amount of money was when Barberena beats Robbie Lawler. And I didn't have either guy in my rosters, but for whatever reason, every single little pitter patter didn't do fucking jack shit. He could do it to me and I wouldn't have felt it. All those little shots he was hitting Robbie early on, they counted them as significant strikes. They gave him almost 200 significant strikes in that fight. Because of that, he was the highest, like his score was by far the highest when it should have been like a relatively high score. He should have been like around 100, but he ended up having like 170 or some crazy shit. Which like you don't typically see fighters get that, like that's a crazy score. If you get 100, that's pretty damn good. If you get like 140, that's really fucking good. I've literally never seen 170 besides Barberena, and they miscounted those things. He should have been maybe 100, because most of those shots, they were landing, but they were not significant. I don't know who was fucking counting the shit that day, but they fucked me because I was just at the cutoff of so many things, and I would have been over it, but because of fucking someone thinks going like that to an old fucking destroyed fucking Robbie Lawler counts as a significant strike. I don't fucking get it. Come BLLs, I don't know. I'm guessing that's a trope. I don't know. Debate flat Earth with Kendall Berryman. That's his name. But I'm gonna call him K Burn Mister because I think that's way funnier. Yeah, dude, I told him yesterday. I was like, I don't know if he's in Discord, but I told him, I was like, either leave a comment on my YouTube channel or message me in Discord and we'll set up a time and fucking do it. I'm not like super keen, like I will definitely do it. I'm not super keen on it just because I think it's such a stupid debate. Like in the end, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter if the earth is flat, spherical, or wheelchairical. It really makes it doesn't have an effect on our lives. So it's a stupid thing to debate, but I'm willing to have it. Muniz completely dominated Hall and barely got any points. Was that in FanDuel or DraftKings, darling boy? Because I use both. I use both FanDuel and DraftKings, and their scoring criteria is way different. In FanDuel, yeah, Muniz dominating Hall isn't gonna score jack shit. They don't care about control time at all, and they don't really score takedowns that heavily. Whereas DraftKings, they score that shit way too fucking heavily. Like if you just lay and pray someone, like Mark Jacasey, when he just laid and prayed his previous 2 opponents before MJ, I think both times there were boring, stupid decisions where he did literally nothing, and both times he got like 110. Larry, fucking stop, dude! Holy shit! Oh my god. Oh, it's DraftKings. That's it. Well, I don't really remember. Like Muniz just took him down, right? Like if he took him down, he should have scored a decent amount on DraftKings, because DraftKings really weighs heavily. They weigh takedowns the most. So for DraftKings, what you're looking for is a fighter with really, really good takedowns, but that isn't really good at keeping them down. Or like a fighter that's really good at takedowns versus a fighter who's not that great at takedown defense, but's really, really good at getting back up once they're taken down. DraftKings fucking loves that shit. I think it's fucking lame. That's why I'm so fucking stoked I don't have to fucking do this shit anymore. Makes no sense to me at all why you can bet fantasy, which is more volatile and way more convoluted and way stupider of a means of wagering your money versus just flat betting shit and like prop bets and shit. Maybe because he kept him down too long and they don't have anything for sub attempts and shit. They do have things for sub attempts, but they are very, very stingy on what they consider sub attempts. But even if you just take someone down and just lay on them and don't do anything for 3 rounds, that generally will be like at least 90, usually like 100, 110 points, which is really fucking good. Like if you can get 100 points with each guy, like you're gonna make some money for sure. But I don't fucking remember that fight, dude. I'm sorry, I don't remember that fight. But if I do remember correctly, I remember he just took him down, right? He just took him down. Yeah, went for some submissions. But I've noticed that they don't count submissions. Ooh, sorry, I just ate. They don't count submissions accurately. And if something's like a semi submission attempt, or even like an actual submission attempt, but it's not that deep, they won't count it. He ended up getting a little under 90 points. Okay, that's not bad though. That's not bad. Like that's not great, but that's not fucking terrible. Like you can in DraftKings, you can have a winner and get like 40 points. That happened to me. I can't. It was a recent fight. I don't remember who I picked, but I think I got like 48 points for picking a winner, and that really pissed me off. So I hate that. Like I just want to choose. Yeah, it's just such a stupid and arbitrary way of betting, and I don't know. I just don't understand how that can be legal, but actual betting isn't legal. But that's the fucking not the state I live in anymore, or at least it is for another day and 8 hours. But yes, if anyone watches the NFL and is eyeing a game that I should bet on Sunday, because I'm gonna want to bet on at least one. I'm gonna have to. Like I have to bet on something on Sunday. Maybe it'll be a basketball game, probably be an NFL. But I haven't even checked the things. I'm still looking at all the different. I'm gonna sign up for a bunch of. Oh, that's a gross fart. I'm gonna sign up for a bunch of. What's it called? Betting sites that are offering a lot of sites are offering free money if you just sign up for them for Ohio and shit to get people going. So I did a little bit of that today, but just FanDuel and DraftKings, but like their sports book, not their fantasy. And now I know there's at least 3 other bets. I think Bet Online, and there's 2 others I've never even heard of before. They're offering, I don't even know how much they're offering, but it's free money to bet with. So I'm gonna look as much as I possibly can today and tomorrow how much free money I can get to bet with. Also, a loser can be good if they go to war. True, a loser can be good if they go to war, if they get a shitload of takedowns. That's fucking great. And if they got control, like takedowns and control time, those are the 2 things that are like the most important in DraftKings. Other than, I mean, ideally what you want in DraftKings, I think the most ideal scenario is the fighter you picked, they take down the opponent immediately, beat the absolute fuck out of them, like land a bunch of significant shots on the ground, but the opponent gets up and then does it again. So you get like 3 takedowns within a round, and then they finish the guy with 1 second left in the round. That's what you're looking for, because you don't want a first round finish within the first 30 seconds or a minute. I've gotten a lot of those, and it's good. Like you'll get over 100 points, but you'll get so much more points if it's a late first round finish. That's the absolute best thing you're looking for. Big ups, Ilya. How's it going? The Serbian Geo Wizard. Ilya Pilipovic. Um, but yes, I don't know what the fuck to do. Man, I was so fucking tired today after that ruck. I swear to God. Hi, Ilya. What's up, Ilya? Listen. Thoughts on Pele? I didn't look into it at all. I just saw that you posted in Discord that he died. My first thought was Brazil's winning the 2026 World Cup. That's my first thought. Like, I don't know how he died. I mean, I saw he was 82, so it could be allegedly natural. But even so, like Bill Russell was really fucking old. I'm still picking the Celtics to win, man. Thoughts on peyote? I've never tried peyote, so I'm not even sure exactly what it is. I think it's like, isn't it like the fruit of a cactus or some shit, or like it's made from some plant or cactus or some shit? I could be mistaken. I've never tried it. I'm pretty sure there's DMT in peyote and other chemicals as well. Like, I think there's three psychedelic. I could be thinking of ayahuasca. Could be thinking about ayahuasca actually, but I know one of them at least has like 3 different psychedelic chemicals within it. But yeah, I've never done it. I would like to. Yeah, Jalen Turner ended up getting like 60 points against Riddell because he finished it so fast. No, he couldn't have gotten 60 because I don't really remember, but I think I had Jalen Turner against Riddell. I'm pretty sure I did. I would have to go back. No, it only saves your rosters for like a week or two, so I actually wouldn't be able to go back and look anyways. But I'm pretty sure I took Jalen Turner there. I remember being confident in Jalen Turner in that fight. Figgy versus Lego Boy prediction. Okay, so in a vacuum, I think it's super fucking easy to pick this. Figgy is by far the better fighter. He's more explosive. He's more dangerous pretty much everywhere. He's got good takedown defense. In a vacuum, I don't think Moreno has shit for him. However, I do think he threw the second fight. And he's 35. And I know the UFC wants Moreno to win fucking desperately. For whatever reason, they want their Mexican champion. So that makes it tough for me. That makes it really fucking tough for me. Skills-wise, and who I'm rooting for, definitely Figgy. And I know he's the better fighter for sure. He won the first fight. He won the third fight. He threw the second fight. So basically 3-0 Figgy in my book, or at least 2-0 Figgy in my book. I don't count the second fight. That he threw it. He either was so fucking like sick or there was something wrong with him that he performed that bad, or he threw it. Either way, that doesn't count as a legit. Like, I can't look at that fight and be like, oh, Moreno can do that to Figgy again. But if the higher ups want fucking Moreno to win, which they do want Moreno to win, if it goes to a decision, if it's close at all, they're probably going to give it to Moreno. And I'm going to go with Figgy, but that's not going to be one I bet, just because I'm so iffy on the circumstances around that fight. But Figgy's definitely the better fighter, 100%. It wasn't that much, but I remember Duplessis getting more points. Against who? Against Till? Or against, I forgot who he fought before that. He fought, what's his name? The perennial gatekeeper of middleweights. What's his name? He's built kind of like Robert Whittaker, but he's not Robert Whittaker. He's way worse than Robert. What's his fucking name, dude? Fuck. That was that guy's fucking name. It's going to bother me. Brad Tavares. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Samoan neck cur. Okay. Yeah, Tavares. I forgot what I was saying. Derek Brunson. Oh, Derek Brunson versus Duplessis. That's an interesting fight to talk about and think about. A lot of people are picking Dricus. I lean Derek Brunson in that fight. Dricus Dricus is good, but you can tell Dricus is only good against a certain level of opponent. It's hard to say where that level ends, but he's getting fucking close to it. Like with Darren Till, it was scary for the second round a little bit. Like it wasn't a clean victory at all, and I feel like that should be a clean victory for Dricus. I mean, it's a good matchup for Till, but Till just doesn't give a shit about his career. He gives a shit for like 4 to 8 weeks at a time, but that's not giving a shit about your career. And I feel like Dricus should have just finished him in the first round, but it took him till round 3. Derek Brunson doesn't have the greatest cardio, but a lot of people are looking at Derek's. I think it was his last fight where he gassed really fucking quick, but he had a staff, I'm pretty sure, which is gonna fucking drain the shit out of you. Brunson is definitely not on that level. Brunson is better than Till, that's for sure. Brunson murdered Till, and like I'm not doing MMA math here, but the style of Derek Brunson, like if Derek Brunson can get Dricus down, game over. Brunson's going to win it because Dricus is going to gas himself out trying to get back up. Like the way he scrambles and shit. It's too explosive. He uses too much of his gas tank, which is already fucking shitty. This is why I'm thinking Brunson's going to win. If Brunson can take him down, Brunson all day, that's the easiest fucking pick ever. If he can't, I'm still not convinced Dricus wins that fight. I think it's a 50-50. Brunson has no chin. I wouldn't say he has no chin. No cardio. Neither does Duplessis. And Duplessis can grapple plus push through his cardio issues. I think Brunson has better cardio than Duplessis, to be fair. I think so. And yeah, his chin is suspect. But I just don't see Dricus knocking him out. Dricus' stand-up is not great. And if, like I said, if Brunson takes him down just once in the first round, like, good luck, Dricus. Fucking good luck. When Brunson gasses, he's a corpse. Yeah, Brunson's not good at pushing through. Like Dricus has more dog in him, like when you hit that wall. And I don't know what attributes to that. Like, I don't know if it's like growing up playing certain sports, like Ilya was talking about this. Like, I think playing soccer and basketball, like those are, or any sport where you have to fucking run constantly, that helps you just fucking push through. But you would think Brunson played basketball growing up. Brunson got knocked out by a standing back fist. Wait, I guess why can I not fucking remember? Yeah, Brunson doesn't. I still don't want to say he has no chin. Like, he doesn't have a good chin. I just don't see Dricus knocking him out. I don't think Dricus' stand-up is fucking good. But I don't think Brunson's stand-up is good either. I don't know. That fight's a really fun one for me to think about. I don't even know when it is. I don't think it's coming up that soon. I could be wrong. But yeah, that one I have to think about more. But I just see it. And it's an if. It's a 50-50. But if Brunson takes him down early, like, you fucking I feel like you have to go with Brunson. But I'm not confident on that. 285. 285 is in February, I think. So we got time on that. Like, 50% chance the fight doesn't even fucking happen. I've been thinking about Shavkat, Jeff Neal for a long time, and that's not happening. Wait, is Barberina replacing Neal for sure? Because if so, that's fucking the worst matchmaking ever. You're better off just delaying it or have Shavkat fight someone else at a later date. Barberina does nothing for Shavkat at all. And Barberina has literally a -% chance of winning. Like Shavkat could like trip on a banana peel and tear his ACL entering the cage, and he would still probably win that fight. That's how little of a chance Barberina has in my book. So I don't know why you would even fucking make that fight. It doesn't make sense. Especially since he's coming off a loss to RDA. Like, it really doesn't fucking make sense. Plus, you have to take into account that Brunson is almost 40. True. He is almost 40 with a ton of fights, but he is also a big guy. He's also a middleweight. I feel like once you get to middleweight level, age doesn't matter as much. But it still does matter. So I don't know. Jan looks pretty good against Ankalaev. Ankalaev is easily one of the toughest matchups for Jan in that division. And Jan looked pretty good, and Jan's 40. Although Jan is a much better fighter than Derek Brunson, I would say. I don't know. I tend not to look at age when you look at the bigger guys. They can extend their career a lot longer. But the thing about Brunson is he has said he only has 1 or 2 fights left in him anyways. So that is something to consider too. What's up, Beline? Hi. Do I text in Discord server? Yes, I do. Not like a shitload, but yeah, last night I was somewhat active, I think, in the nights before. I've seen some of the things the crazy shit you're posting, Beline. I hope you got your $54 or you found a way to get it. And hope all is well, buddy. The Mandarin Dubs channel is the funniest thing I've ever watched. It's funny. It's not the funniest thing you've ever watched, dude. It's only because it's yours and Rigo's meme that you created. That's why it's funny to you. But it's not objectively, it's not the funniest thing you've ever watched, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta watch Duplessis beat up these big African guys who are on that super juice. But he's on the super juice too. Like, look at Duplessis' body, dude. That guy is roid, like, that guy's cut out of fucking stone, man. Like I don't even like factoring in roids when it comes to fights because everyone's on roids. Sean O'Malley's on roids, you know? So that guy's on roids, everyone's on roids. And I truly think Bryce Mitchell is on roids, and he doesn't look like it at all. I'm just looking at his body now versus his body when he first got in the UFC, and there's a big fucking difference. And it's not so big where it's hard. It's not like impossible to imagine that he did it naturally. The problem is he's been an active human for a really long time, and you don't just put on that amount of size naturally after you've been working out for a certain amount of years too. And so I think Bryce is fucking on it too. So they're all fucking on it, and I don't really factor it in my decisions. Like with the Izzy Pereira fight, I knew Izzy was roided going into it, and I maybe factored it in like 1%, but I knew I was going to go Pereira with that because Pereira's juice to the tits too. Pereira's like almost 250 fucking pounds when he's out of camp. Yes, it is, you bastard. To be fair, I haven't watched the ones. I think he uploaded more today. I think I haven't watched the more recent ones, so maybe those are a little bit funnier. But it's just a dub over Guru's voice. It's funny, but I don't know. It's naturally gonna be funnier for you and Rigo. That's for sure. But yes, are any of you guys watching, what's it called? Cage Warriors tomorrow? Because I watch Cage Warriors a little bit. Duplessis and Cameron Seaman are the only UFC fighters who train in Africa. I thought JP Bays had to move back to Africa, didn't he? Because he got a divorce from Cheyenne. So because of that, his not citizenship, but his green card or whatever, his ability to train in America died when they split up, and I'm pretty sure he had to move back to South Africa and train there, even though he didn't originally fucking train there, which really fucking sucks for him. But and also Darling Boy William, you're forgetting William. He's Jerusalem's future UFC fighter, and he also trains in South Africa. Did you see latest Mandarin Dust video? Looks so good, so awesome. What's up, Rigo? How's it going, buddy? Yes, I was just saying how the Mandarin dubs are perfect for you and Loquacious. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, so Cage Warriors. But yeah, I didn't see the latest one, Rigo. I didn't see the latest one, and I want to. I just haven't had time today. Yes, I'd have to. Big ups, Big Rig. Happy New Year's Eve Eve. John Dodson fighting on Ryzen. Oh, he is? Wait, is John Dodson in Ryzen or is he in Bellator? I have not followed him since he left the UFC. It's possibly best yet. I will go look at it. It's only the 30th, but that's why I said New Year's Eve on my stream. I probably won't do a stream tomorrow because we got Cage Warriors, I think at 2 Eastern time, and then Bellator Ryzen, I think at 8 Eastern time, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to watch Bellator Ryzen. After an entire day of Cage Warrior, like I can't watch sports. I can't stream sports all day. Like, doesn't matter what the sport, my brain just won't fucking let me. I used to, like with the NFL on Sundays, previous years, I used to fucking do it. Oh yeah, BKFC. Yes, I remember that. Yes, he smoked someone in BKFC. I don't remember who, but he absolutely murdered someone. He's got a good skill set for BKFC. But yeah, I forgot about that. I have not been keeping up with BKFC that much lately because they keep having cards like running alongside UFC events and shit, and it's like I gotta pick one. And there have been times in the past where I picked BKFC over UFC, but these days, because of the Tapology group, that's like a main thing. And because of fantasy, and now that I can bet on it, I'm just more invested in MMA. So it's really, really tough ask for me to watch Bellator over UFC. Like the only guy I'd probably watch in BKFC over like any random UFC fight would be Mike Perry. I'm a big Mike Perry fan. BKFC has a ton of cards too now as well, like for the next year. I know they're fucking growing, and I know they've done British cards and they've done Thai cards. I didn't watch the Thai shit. But yeah, like I have a limit on the amount of streaming sports my brain can fucking handle in a given day and in a given week. So I used to do it on Sundays in the NFL. I remember because 1 p.m. Eastern time is when games start, and they don't end until like this last Sunday night game ends like at 11:30. So it was literally like 10 hours of NFL, and I did that for the vast majority of my life. Actually, I did that, and it was always after like midway second game, towards the end of the second game, my brain is like, dude, why the fuck are you wasting your time watching this? You don't even care about these teams. Why are you doing this? And the older I get, the more I just listen to that voice in my head, like, just fucking don't do it. That's why I stopped playing video games, because that voice in my head says you can't fucking enjoy it. So I pretty much have to choose between Cage Warriors and Bellator, even though they're on different times. And I'm probably I'm probably going to pick Cage Warriors because Cage Warriors generally brings the more exciting fights. They might be a little bit more low level, but they're more entertaining, way more finishes. I swear to God, Bellator, it seems like they're purposely going. Thoughts on Logan Paul versus John Cena at WrestleMania? Is that true? Is that just rumored right now? I'm guessing it's rumored right now. I know Logan Paul, what pay-per-view was it? He was wrestling someone and he allegedly tore it was Roman Reigns. It was the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. I didn't watch that pay-per-view, but I watched a few of the matches. And that was one of the matches I watched because I was just interested to see how Logan would do. And at no point in that card did it look like he got injured at all. So it looked like to me it looked like it was a fake injury just to like temporarily write him off TV and make him look like a badass, like he went down in a blaze of glory against Roman Reigns. So if he is gonna fight John Cena, I think that's good because fuck John Cena shouldn't be going over. He should be used as an enhancement talent at this stage. So I feel like anyone John Cena is facing at WrestleMania, he should be losing to. But I don't think he is gonna lose to Logan Paul, but it's Logan Paul, so who cares? Like Logan Paul doesn't need to win. So I think that's actually a great matchup. Okay, Larry, hold on. I gotta a little there. So if that's true, I think that's actually good matchmaking for WWE. I would watch that. Like I pretty much never watch John Cena matches, but I would watch that because I like watching people who aren't wrestlers, like your Logan Pauls, your Pat McAfee's. Who else has done it? There's other people have done it. Like some people have done it really good, some people have done it really bad. But when people do it really good, I love watching them compete in like a big match for the first time because you can see the excitement on their face. You can see it's like a childhood dream come true. Um, so I would watch that. I've watched 4 cards in like a 24-hour span once. How does your brain not turn to mush, darling boy? Like after 1 card, because I've done that. I've done 2 cards back to back. I've done UFC and then BKFC. I think I did that once or twice this last year, and it was fucking brutal on my brain, man. Like I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's for sure. I like John Cena a lot. I know that's a troll. Nobody likes John Cena a lot unless you're like 12 years and younger. But oh no, you like John Cena because of all the stuff he's done for China. That's why. That makes sense. I knew that was a troll, but I didn't understand the context of the troll, and then I remembered all the Chinese stuff John Cena's done. That makes sense. John Cena has done a lot for the Han people. Yes, he has. Rigo, does Cena help with the Mandarin dubs? No, he just seems like a stand-up guy. It was but 2 of them. I wasn't really amped for them, so it was fine. Yeah, so it was just on, and you weren't really paying attention. Like, like I used to play World of Warcraft and other computer games, but I think World of Warcraft was the worst one for me. Just nonstop all day, and I would waste an entire fucking day. I would wake up, play World of Warcraft. Like I wouldn't eat. Like I would eat snacks and shit, but like I wouldn't have any meals. And before I know it, like the entire day is gone, and I played on the computer for 16 fucking hours. And I think years of doing that shit when I was younger, and I was raised on TV. My parents were retarded, and they didn't let me and my sister be kids. We weren't allowed to play outside. We weren't allowed to have fun and like do normal little kid shit. We had to stay inside and play video games and watch TV and shit. So, so my ability to concentrate on that shit, the older I get, the more diminished it is. Same, I used to rip Burning Crusade. Nice, dude. I played Burning Crusade. I played original WoW, like vanilla WoW, and then I quit. I played Burning Crusade, and then like right when I hit level 70, or right after I hit level 70 Burning Crusade, that's when I quit. I don't remember the reasons why. I remember not liking Burning Crusade nearly as much as vanilla WoW. And I think all the raids and shit, I just didn't feel like redoing all that shit. I just wanted to grind to level 70, and once I did, I was done. What'd you play, Rigo? What'd you play? My main was a druid, a night elf druid, but I was also a Tauren warrior and what's it called? An undead shadow priest. Those were the 3 characters I played. Oh, that one rippled off the fucking. Oh God, rough parts. I got scammed by this ogre with a ginger beard on RuneScape when I was a kid. He took all my gold. Is that fucking Guru? I played like a few minutes of RuneScape. I remember like when I got into WoW, like RuneScape was already a thing, and I tried it to see, and it was similar, but it wasn't as good as WoW, I thought. WoW was the only MMO that I actually got into, and I wasted age when it came out. I think I just turned 16, and 16, 17, and 18, and I think 19 as well. I think those 4 years I wasted. I just completely wasted World of Warcraft. I stopped at Witch King. I don't even know what the fuck Witch King is. Obviously, it's an expansion, I'm guessing, but I think the one after Burning Crusade was not Witch King. It was called something else, if I'm not mistaken. But I stopped at Burning Crusade. And WoW, the raids were all right, but I really, really, really liked the PvP stuff. I forgot what they were called. But what's it called? Night Elf Tank. Nice, dude. Nice. Um, the PvP games. There's the capture the flag one, which I liked. Had a level 29 Druid Twink on that, which was so fucking cool because at level 29, or maybe it's 39. It might have been 39, 29 or 39, one of those two. You can be a cheetah and no one else has a mount yet. You're the only one that has the ability to go faster for like long distances. And I love just being a druid and just fucking just getting the flag and fucking owning that shit. And I also had I did have a Twink 19 Rogue too. There was a few, but I loved all the PvP shit. There was what was the other one? Fuck, what was it called? There's the one with the flags, like the capture the base flags. That one was more fun. Something Basin, I think it's called. That one was fun, and then the capture the flag one was fun, and then there was a third one. Oh, the crazy one was the one that would last like hours and hours, and you'd get like 100 people on each side. I forgot what it's called, but it was a massive map, and it was snowy and shit. I spent, and this was in vanilla WoW. I spent so much fucking time grinding that shit so I can get. Because for a feral druid, like I was a feral druid, there were certain things you needed with the PvP stuff. Like you had to grind the PvP shit like crazy if you're a feral druid, because there was no other gear for feral druids at the time. But that shit was fun to me. I really liked the PvP aspect of World of Warcraft, and it seemed like I could be misremembering it, but it seemed like Burning Crusade took a little bit of a step away from that shit, and that was the aspect of the game I liked the most. I liked fucking people up. I played Alliance, you dirtbag. Yeah, I played Alliance and Horde. On one server I was Alliance, on one server I was Horde. My main was Alliance, but I also had a lot of fucking hours logged on my Tauren Warrior and Shadow Priest. Hello. Nice to see you, Zixel. Nice to see you. Shaq wrestled on Dynamite and no one told him to enter the ring over the top ropes. Wait, he did. I think I heard about that, but I didn't say. Shaq seems like the type of guy I would never want to watch within a WWE. I could be wrong, but he doesn't seem like the type of guy that grew up like idolizing wrestlers. He seems to be one of the guys that just doing it to do it, like Tyson Fury, and there were a couple others that were like they didn't care. Fucking Floyd Mayweather, he didn't give a shit, you know. But then there's other guys that clearly do give a shit, and I love watching those guys get in the ring. See, I can't. Why your name so similar to? Okay, I can't even pronounce that shit, dude. Literally can't even pronounce that. Ni hao, Sebastian. Ni hao, Marigo. Which king was after BC? Okay, it's the last expansion before they changed the game to pandas and changed the maps. I had no idea they changed the game to pandas. This is all new to me, dude. When I quit WoW, I quit WoW. Like I stopped all fucking, like I just didn't care anymore. Like I had ruined my life for 4 years. I wasn't gonna keep ruining it, you know. I had no idea that there were pandas and shit. But it seems to me, Rigo, that you would like the pandas. Change the game to pandas and change like you would probably like the pandas and shit because it's like Asian-esque. Sebastian, what did your grandparents do during 1936 to 1951? Yeah, Arathai Basin was goated. Yes. That it was goated in the sense. Oh, and I was thinking about the snow one. Yes, that was goated. Yes, that one was the most fun, and I loved being a feral druid in that map. I fucking loved it. Feral druids were super underpowered for pretty much the entire time I played them. Druids were always like probably the worst class, I would say. Like the only viable option for druids really was to go resto, and fuck that. I'm not a healer, man. Like I played 2 of my 3 classes were healing classes, but fuck that. I'm not healing. Like I'll heal in the context of a raid or in a dungeon or some shit. But I'm not like PvP. Like I want to fucking PvP and shit. Like I'm not there to fucking heal. Listen to the questions. I'm like Chiang Kai-shek, stinky dissident. Okay, he no like her in Chengdu. But my name calls something you don't know, but something different than fake man, Chiang Kai-shek, bullshit island. Okay. Taiwan belonged to Taiwan, and Tibet belonged to Tibet. I love the Sichuan countryside. Have you guys ever had like actual Sichuan pepper oil? It's so like it produces a feeling in your on your tongue and in your mouth. It feels like tiny little volts of electricity are like running across the top of your tongue. That's the best way I could describe it. It tastes fucking horrible. Not the fan. I'm not a big fan of the taste of Szechuan oil, but and this is like real Szechuan oil, like from China. If you get it from anywhere else, it's not gonna have that. It's not gonna have that attribute. But if you get actual Szechuan oil from Szechuan in China, like quality shit, and you use it just even a little bit, it makes your mouth like super tingly and shit. Kind of interesting. But that's all I know about Sichuan. Did you visit China yet? Most glorious nature, unipolar world soon? I have not visited China soon. I've never left America. Um, really have not much of a desire to leave America other than a few places on the map. And they're all really obscure places. It's not China, like no like major country I'm really that interested in going to. I feel like the United States has a ridiculous amount of diversity geographically speaking. I don't feel like I know that, and I would guess that America is either the most geographically diverse or at minimum top five most geographically diverse countries in the entire world. We literally have everything here. So I don't feel like I need to fucking leave America. Like if I had the option to, like, yeah, like Tristan da Cunha, number one, and then maybe like some place in Siberia, I would be interested in, just to see how fucking those people live. But other than that, like there's not much to see. Like I'd much rather stay in America where I'm not gonna get fucking shanked and shit. I was thinking of taking Lisa Riley to Juijai Valley National Park. Can you guys even pronounce these things, Loquacious and Rigo, or are you just fucking saying these things? Because I have a feeling that you can pronounce it about as well as I can. Is Chengdu as safe and clean as everyone says? I'm sick of unsafe lazy West. How is Toronto, by the way, Rigo? Like non-trolly, like I'm asking Rigo, not Asian Rigo, but Rigo, Toronto Rigo, Canadian Rigo. Is Toronto? Like I know Toronto is either one of the biggest or the biggest city. I think it's the biggest city in Canada. Is it safe, or is it as dangerous as Degrassi wanted you to believe? Also, Rigo, did you grow up watching Degrassi? I feel like every Canadian grew up watching Degrassi. I'm not Canadian, and I used to. What's the word for it? I used to watch Degrassi. Oh, I used to watch Degrassi. What's the fucking word for it? Like ironically watch it. I would watch it because it was so hilariously bad. That was like one of the shows me and my sister used to love watching and make fun of. But I feel like since you're Canadian, you probably watched it and actually got into it when Drake got shot and shit. Like they made Toronto seem like it was fucking dangerous as hell, but it's fucking Canada. It's really hard for me to believe that it is. Have you seen that video of Izzy when he claimed Chinese as his nationality? I have not seen it. No, I don't even know if that. I would take that as a troll, darling boy, but Izzy is so fucking retarded that I could actually see him doing that. But no, I haven't seen it. If that's true, I haven't seen it. And if it's not true, it's believable that he would do it because he's such a fucking mom, dude. Izzy's probably one of my least favorite personalities in MMA. Him being good in MMA is a bad look for MMA. Fucking hate that guy. Chengdu is safe, Rigo. We work so hard here. You have no worry about twerk TikTok like Lisa Riley. We so power here in China. Hello. Wow, Sebastian sounds so nice. Han people are so friendly and generous. It numb your mouth. Yeah, Sichuan really numbs your mouth. But it doesn't taste. It's hard to describe the taste, but it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste bad, but I have Sichuan oil here. My friend went to China like I want to say like a year and a half ago, and he brought some back for me, and I've used it maybe 5 times, like in the context of a dish. But every once in a while, like I'll be bored and I'll just like drink a little bit just so I can get that feeling because it's an interesting mouth feeling, but like I said, it doesn't fucking taste good. I'm fed up with all these goddamn stinky Vietnamese and Pakistanis filtering up the streets of Guangzhou. Used to be such a respectable Chinese city. Loquacious. Loquacious. So are you saying that the UK and China have the same issues with the Pakis? Is that what you're saying? Because I genuinely have no idea. I don't fucking study. You guys are my Chinese my Chinese correspondents. I know pretty much nothing about China other than they're a bunch of commie hypocrites. That's all I know about them. Rigo, you will love her in China and Loquacious too. Okay, so many nice and welcome Westerner who choose to become loyal servant to China and CCP. Yeah. Who the fuck would want to be a loyal servant to anything? Only an Asian. Only an Asian, man. Asian Rigo is Rigo, you big. Comment of the day so far goes to Loquacious. That was funny. Don't be a bigot against Asian people. Oh my God. Okay. That's also hilarious, Sebastian. But also that Asian hate thing was the dumbest, literally the dumbest fucking thing I think I've ever seen come out of the liberal side of politics. I've seen a lot of dumb shit come out of that side of the spectrum. I've seen dumb shit come out of the other side of the spectrum too. But the dumbest was Asian hate. I've literally never met one person who hates Asians ever in my life. Asians are probably the least hateable race. I'll make fun of them and shit, but like you can't hate it. They're too subservient. They are too submissive. They are too what's the word for it? They're too agreeable for you to hate them. You know what I mean? Like I don't think anyone hates Asian people. There might be like a few people who have some weird deep-seated hatred for Asians because like they were molested by an Asian when they were a kid or some shit. But other than that, like Asians are legitimately the least hateable race. So stop Asian hate when there's literal zero Asian hate. Like what was the impetus of that? I don't think that, like, I think like one Asian guy got beat up or something and then they made it about his race. I think that's what it came from or some shit like that. Like insanity to me. Like you're literally just making shit up. Les Stroud is my favorite Canadian. I don't even know who that is, dude. I never watched Degrassi apart from an episode or two. Are you even Canadian then, Rico? Are you even fucking Canadian? I watched Degrassi. I watched a lot of the seasons, actually. A lot of them. Because it was such a hilariously, stupidly bad show. And everything in that show, it was so fucking serious. Like real life high school wasn't, like there were aspects of that shit, but Degrassi, it was like everything was so fucking heavy. It was fucking heavy, lad. Everything, they make it so fucking heavy and so fucking serious, and things are like life and death and shit. And like, that's not how high school is in Canada. I'm pretty goddamn sure, and that's definitely not how high school is in the vast majority of the United States. It might be in the east side of Cleveland. It might actually be that way though. Has your girlfriend ever told you that you're bigger than your dad? No. No. That's never happened. That would be strange. Never has happened. Toronto's okay. Not much robberies, but lots of random shootings and break-ins. Wait, not much robbery. There's more shootings than robberies. That's strange. Depend where you are. I'm in a safe haven area. Of course, you're in a safe haven area. But how are there more shootings than like muggings and robberies? Like shooting someone is way more egregiously immoral than mugging someone or just like robbing a store or some shit. Toronto's getting safer and cleaner as more haunts move here. Okay, so you support kill Asian people? Fuck you, Sebastian. I didn't say. This is exactly, you're a perfect example of what I was talking about. I didn't say that at all. I was just saying I was just the only people who kill Asian people are Chinese people, like who do it on like a mass level are fucking Chinese people and probably North Koreans as well. All the commie fucking Asians. You guys are the ones killing Asians. The person who killed more Asians than any other person in the world was Mao Zedong, and he was fucking Asian. So I feel like you guys have a thing where you hate yourselves. I don't feel actually I know this. I know this as a fact. I had a lot of Asian friends growing up, and I saw the Asian guilt that just seeps into it's just part of their culture. It's just you're so shamed into doing what your parents want you to do. I feel bad for Asians, man. I genuinely do. Like if I grew up like Japanese or Chinese or some shit, I probably would have killed myself in my early 20s because I would have been well. I was kind of disowned anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I would have either been like a total rebel or I would have killed myself. But yeah, I'm so glad I'm not Asian, man. Like I like Asians. I'm so thankful I'm not Asian. Like that seems like a tough culture to grow up in spiritually. Like it's so constrictive. This is why Asian media is so good because they're so constricted and they're so they're so tethered up. They're so bound up by their culture and they're just so afraid of doing anything out of the normal that like all that repressed energy comes out in their cartoons and the way they put on like MMA shows and wrestling shows and shit. Like it's just better than the way the Westerns do it, in my opinion. And I do think it's a direct result of how repressed they are. That being said, I'm not pro repression for better media. I just see that as an objective fact. But I could be wrong. Hello, my friend Sebastian told me come here. I will watch what you make while I make my noodles. Xiao Wang, are you like me and eat noodles almost every single fucking day? Because I would say 9 times out of 10, at least one of my meals has noodles in it. Like today, before I streamed, I had a hamburger and I made the sweet potato glass noodles. Those are my fucking favorite noodles ever. And the day before, I had like regular pasta, the ones that like some of it's green, some of it's orange, and some of it's white. I had that type of tricolored pasta. The day before, I had rice noodles. The day before, and I think the day before I had sweet potato. Like I almost always have noodles of some kind. I love the fucking consistency of noodles. Oh, buckwheat noodles too. I have a whole bunch of noodles here. It's my favorite way to eat a carb, for sure, is in noodle form. To make up, can you say some nice thing to your China fan and have many such like me and many nice things? What should I say that's nice to you? Sebastian is a very interesting name for a Chinese person. Okay, let's say we can. You guys are generally very nice because you're forced to. But you are a very nice culture, and your food is delicious. I love Asian food. My favorite food, I have so many favorite foods: Mexican, American, Middle Eastern, and an Asian food. All 4 of those, they're all kind of tied for me, I think. But like, there's sometimes like when I want Chinese food or I want Japanese food, nothing else will fucking satisfy. Your guys' food is fucking awesome, and it's healthy too. I like that. Because the blacks and Sri Lankans just shoot up block parties and malls, but no one is really getting mugged unless you live in an absolutely poor area. Gotcha. But if you live in a poor area, like you have nothing to get mugged anyways, I'm assuming. That's something I never really understood. Like, you're gonna like put someone in gunpoint in like a bad neighborhood. It's like that person probably, like you're lucky if they got $10 on them. So like, is it really that worth it? But then again, maybe it is worth it because in bad areas are purposely not policed very well. So the bad areas, like they stay contained, and in the areas around them that are good, those are policed more heavily. At least that's the way it is here in Cleveland, and it genuinely has to be that way. Like it would just take too many resources for the city of Cleveland to try to police East Cleveland, or there's East Side Cleveland, and then there's a city its own separate city called East Cleveland that is just south of the east side of Cleveland, and I don't know how like the East Cleveland the city works, but I do know that it's crime. It's one of the worst places to live in all of America. So I would imagine their police force isn't too on it. Okay, no, say we kill. It's honor, not shame. It's honor, not shame. It's shame, but that's the reason why you guys kill yourselves at a greater rate than everyone else. It's not shame, it's honor. It's the honor. It's the fucking kamikaze fucking you kill yourself because it's honorable to kill yourself. I tagged you to the video of the Izzy China video. Oh, yeah, I saw that on my thing. Since I updated Discord, I literally can't even use Discord while any other app on my phone is running. So like I literally can't check it right now, but I'll check it after the stream is over. Thank you for that, darling boy. And I did believe you when you said that, but it did seem like a troll. But like I said, I lean towards the side of believing you because Izzy is that much of a fucking mom, dude. And Izzy doesn't have a personality of his own. His entire personality is like, I'm going to try to seem cool to this group of people. Okay, I'm going to try to seem cool to this group of people. Okay, I'm going to try to seem cool to this group of people. That's his personality. He doesn't have one of his own. So I could totally see him doing that. We feel bad for you, Guilo. Live with can but never eat. Huh? Wait, what? Live with can but never eat? I don't know what that's referring to. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm sorry, I'm not sure what that's referring to. Can you sing Chinese national anthem Gesundheit like right now? Guru saw on Youku singing him it very good. I can't because I don't know it. Otherwise, I still wouldn't. Cat. Oh, cat. Gotcha. Fucking gotcha. Yes, Larry would eat you guys. I swear to God, Larry would eat you guys. Cats aren't made to eat. Cats are made to eat other creatures. They are the top of the food chain. Humans are below cats. And if you eat cats, you are fucking up the natural order of things. And even though I don't believe in hell, I do believe in hell realms. And I believe if you eat a cat, you're definitely going to a hell realm. I'm sorry, but if you look at a cat, unless it's like a necessity thing, like if you fucking have to eat, then go ahead and eat a human or eat a cat or eat whatever. Like if you have to survive, you have to survive. That's fine. But like if you're just doing it because you want to eat a cat, like there's fucking something wrong with you. And cat meat can't be fucking good. Like the way they're built, they're so lean and shit. It can't be fucking tasty. There's no way it can be tasty. It'd be like eating a squirrel. Like I know fucking Bryce Mitchell loves to eat squirrels and rabbits and shit, but he always talks about how fucking gamey it is and how you have to like really prepare it the right way to even be able to fucking like palate it down. Yeah, so haha, do Guilo, this is why we're so much happier than the West. You're not happier than the West, so that's the thing. You guys are fucking miserable. That's why you kill yourselves at such a crazy rate, because you're miserable. You're not allowed to do what you want to do. You serve your family and your country. That's the stupidest thing in the world. You should serve yourself. Like the first thing you should do is serve yourself and the people you care about, or the things you care about, whether they're your blood relatives or not. You know, like your true family isn't who you're related to by blood. Like I have family members. I don't consider any of my blood family members my family. I have family, which is Larry. That's pretty much it. But also a couple friends I would consider family. And a couple of you guys now, like it's been long enough, I would consider a couple of you guys family. Way more than I would consider my family. And like, just maybe it's because the way that I was growing up, grew up and how shitty my family was, but it's a foreign concept to me to like do anything. I don't want to say anything at all because I still do talk to my mom and I still have a relationship with her solely for her own benefit. If it was straight up to me, I would just stop talking to her. But every time I do, she grieves my sister so much that I feel bad for it. And like my mom's just fucking crazy as it is, and she's bad, just not good with dealing with anything mental. And whenever I stop talking to her, it goes 10 times worse. So in that sense, I guess I understand, but like I don't know. I shouldn't be doing it. That's weakness from me. That's not me being a good person. That's me being weak, in my opinion. Like I should stop talking to her. It would be better for me if I stopped talking to her. Um, but it'd be way worse for her and way worse for my sister and way worse for my niece. So I factor all that in, and I still fucking talk to him. But yeah, it's terrible. I wish I didn't have this. Like, and you know it too. I know Asians aren't fucking happy doing what their parents say when their parents are just dictators. You know, some Asians might be because their parents are cool, but from what I heard, most Asian parents are very strict and very lame. You are Guilo, okay? Okay, thank you. Say many nice things for China, okay? China, big country, big country. 97% of the population live in a tiny area of it. I love MMA Guru, man. There's so many fucking Asian. This is all Asian shit. Holy shit. Fucking Rigo and fucking Loquacious, dude. You guys are hysterical. I love MMA Guru, Mandarin dub channel. My favorite videos to watch when I read quotation. Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry. I'm going to show this to you. I don't know if you can see it. Like, can you see that on top of my finger? It was like a pimple / scab on my scalp that I just ripped off. It felt really crazy when I did it though. Anyways, you are support CCP. I do not. When I read quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Chinese people don't look favorably upon Mao Zedong. I could be wrong. I'm not Chinese. But he killed more of you than anyone else has ever killed of you, like domestic or foreign. So, like he ran your country into the ground. I can't imagine you guys would be like pro him. Why you guys need any food but China food? Because Americans have diversity. That's the good thing about America, is that we are a melting pot. So we have a lot of good food in America and a lot of diverse different things. And, you know, within like a 1 mile radius of my apartment, I can get Chinese food. I can get Japanese food. I can get Mexican food. I can get American food. I can get soul food. I can get, I don't fucking know what else. Lots of fucking different shit. Italian. I could definitely get Italian food. Polish food. Like that's cool. It's nice to not fucking eat the same fucking shit every day. Sadly, I have been eating the same fucking shit every day just because of money and shit. Maybe not the same exact thing every day, but very, very similar. It's like my chicken days, I'm like, it's chicken breast and vegetables and noodles. And then my beef days, it's beef and beef jerky and a little bit of chicken breast and then noodles and veggies and shit. It's like same shit, but at least I get like every other day is something different. And for 2 days, I had a bunch of Christmas food, which was fucking lovely, mate. I fucking love. Nothing beats American holiday food in the like. It's something to do with the cold weather and the amount of carbs and the amount of gravy and deliciousness and all the turkey and everything. Like it always hits the spot. And the fact you only eat it like twice a year is fucking great, man. Sebastian is fake half guaylo mixed race with white Western cockroaches. I'm pure white Western cockroaches. Am I talking to fucking Mike Jackson here? No, I'm part Malaysia, not Western. Gotcha. You come back to China now. This is just my name in America. I study at Indiana with Lisa Riley. Lisa Riley is not in Indiana University anymore. She had to quit. This was her first and last semester. This was a question I wanted to ask last stream and I forgot. You guys, for all you guys who watched Lisa Riley's most recent video, her most recent, she's showing a tour of like her apartment, but she's literally moving out of it. Like she's already moved out of it. And she was talking about how her and her dad had a hard talk and they both had to come to the conclusion that she wasn't going to study there anymore. I wanted to know your guys' opinion. Do you guys think it was solely financial reasons, like her parents just couldn't afford it? Or do you think it was because she was just a fucking drunk, stupid slut, just fucking whoring around everywhere, not going to class, and her parents were like, dude, I'm not paying fucking $20,000 a semester for you to just fucking be a fucking whore? Because I lean towards the latter. If you look at her video, she's like, she's got fucking money, dude. She's got fucking money. So I think she was just fucking up, and I think it's way memeier and way funnier if she's fucking up. Thank you, Larry. I agree. I return to China soon. Are you spying for the PLA? Literally don't know what that is. China is power, so I'm loyal to. So I am so loyal servant. The United States is more power, though. So why wouldn't you be more servant? Like that's the great thing about the United States. So like we don't ask you to be a servant to our country. You're allowed to shit on this country on a national, like on a global level, and like nothing will happen to you. I personally think that's a little fucked up. Like I still think about that fucking. I can't even say the word, but that fucking piece of shit. I don't know what sport she was in, but she had like fucking purple, green hair, whatever. Definitely lesbo, and she kneeled when she won a medal for the United States. She kneeled because of discrimination against homosexuals in America. Like how fucking retarded and narrow-minded and ignorant must you be to fucking do that? The United States is one of the few countries in the world where you're allowed to be gay, and it's fucking celebrated, dude. It's fucking celebrated. And in a lot of countries, you are literally killed for being gay. You're stoned for being gay. There's certain Arab countries where they will literally forcibly make you have a fucking sex transition if you're gay. It's like, those are the people who should be protesting. Like, why the fuck are you protesting? You're allowed to fucking dye your hair any fucking color you want, you fucking homo. Like, I still get worked up over that, man. How do I unblock on YouTube? Accidentally blocked. Google it, Rigo. It's really easy. I forgot how, but it's just a certain setting you have to go into. Just Google it. Can you please read more China comment? I'm reading all the China comments. What's up, Musical? How's it going? This the China stream? This is definitely the China stream, Musical. This is 100% the China stream today. Hi, Musical. Yes, this China stream. Do you be in China soon? Yes, Musical. Travel, maybe. Ni hao, Musical. I saw your David Arthur song. Very good Chinese singing. I bet Six Soul ate a cat. I would never fucking eat a cat. Email. I won't been China soon, but never been China so soon. I love squirrel soup. Oh god, yeah, dude. When I see squirrels, almost every time I see a squirrel, I think like if Bryce Mitchell was here, he would fucking bow and arrow that motherfucker and eat it. Because there's so many squirrels in Ohio. Like we have so many fucking squirrels. The only bad thing about the squirrels, in my opinion, is you see all the fucking roadkill in the street. That's the only bad thing. But I think they're so cute. Like I would have to be starving for me to fucking look at that and be like, okay, I'm gonna eat that, because it's literally got maybe a pound of meat on it anyways. Maybe it's probably like a half pound of edible meat. It just doesn't seem like it's even fucking worth the fucking. It wouldn't be worth it. Like if I needed to eat meat, I would go. We have a shitload of deer too. Like I would kill a deer and have a bunch of fucking meat, for like a month, versus killing a fucking squirrel and having enough meat for half a meal. Safe rigs, safe. Okay, listen, Six Soul. Only miserable Asian in Japan and Korea. In China, we so happy. Nobody kill herself here. Only Uyghur or other Turk. Well, they're still Chinese and they're still killing themselves. And you're front bottom pocket. Yes, proof. These are massive allegations against Father Mao Zedong. Proof. Well, to be fair, it's only what I learned in when I was growing up, fucking doing history and shit. And I am well aware that history is written. They say it's written by the victors, but that's not true. History is written by who's ever fucking writing it. Simple as that. Like I'm sure German history, even though they lost World War II, I'm sure their version of World War II is a little bit different than American version of World War II and Chinese version of World War II and Japan. Like we all have our own perspective and yeah. So history is written by whoever fucking writes it. So I don't have any proof. And neither does anyone else, but allegedly he is the worst. But I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. Like I'm not taking that to the grave with me. No, you're wrong, white man. We love Mao. You stop talking now. Why you say so many slander things? Don't be white, Guilo. I'm sorry for being white. I'm not 100% white though. Yeah, I'm trying here. I'm trying. You talk bad on Chairman Mao, okay? You pay for this one. Okay. Noodles is China. Fucking love a bit of noodles, man. Bit of noodles is fucking lovely, mate. I fucking love a bit of fucking noodles, man. Any type of noodles. The only type of I lied. I forgot what they're called. They're called the brand is called Miracle Noodles, but they're I forgot what it's actually made of, but they're noodles with 0 calories. And it's made with some sort of fiber or some shit. I can't remember what it's called. And they're the most disgusting noodles, and they sit so fucking strange in your belly. And I only tried them because my girlfriend at the time wanted them. You know, girls always want to fucking try to cheat the calories, like eat as much as possible without consuming calories. So for her, it was like a godsend. But absolutely disgusting. I wish I knew what it was. Like the thing it was made of. It was called cognac something, but it wasn't made out of the alcohol cognac. It was made out of something called cognac or something fucking strange. I don't know. They're the most disgusting noodles I've ever had. Oh, gotta play. This is what you do with Kitty. You play fetch. See, I gave this to him on Christmas Day. He's already eaten this much of it. Trying to have so many nice food. If you're happy and you know it, click your sticks. Nice. You are starving American, huh? China has big food. I'm definitely not starving. I'm definitely not starving. Look, many front bottom pocket. Yes. Musical. Are you planning on going live anytime soon? What time is it? It is 5:36. So yeah, I'm only going to be live for like another half hour to 45 minutes maximum anyways. But if you want to go live now, dude, just let me know. I'm just getting flooded with Chinese stuff. It is funny, but Vivian Aronson versus Lisa Riley. I don't know who that is. That doesn't sound like an Asian name. I think it's because Lisa Riley is a drunk, stupid slut. I think so too. She go to Missouri now. No, I don't think she's not going to college anymore. She moved to just like an area right across. I think she said she was going to move to an apartment across the street or some shit. Like she's still in Indiana. She's just gonna like take online classes and shit or some shit. Panda is my daughter's favorite animal. She used to play with Huawei tablet. Not surprising. And reads Father Mao's quotes every morning before a 12-hour school date. So she kills Chinese people is what you're saying. USA is more power. Why USA don't have Belt and Road Initiative? The fuck is a Belt and Road Initiative? I don't even know what that is. But unlike China, we have roads, dude. We have paved roads. Like the vast majority of the United States is fucking paved. Even in the country, most of it is pretty paved. You gotta go to fucking like North Dakota to find, and like maybe like Wyoming. No, I think even Wyoming is just because it's so mountainous. It has to be paved. But like North and South Dakota, you gotta go like that part of the country where fucking no one lives to find like large areas of unpaved roads. Megan Rapinoe, soccer player, sped cunt. Yeah, she's the worst, dude. I remember. I think one of the last Jussie on Fire videos I watched was his Megan Rapinoe thing. Was when like Megan Rapinoe and like 3 other lesbians became Victoria's Secret models, which is like. I remember the comment I left. I was like, "So are they doing like a flannel line or something? Like how is that going to sell anything? Like Victoria's Secret is for the Lisa Rileys of the world. It's not for the fucking lesbians of the world or anyone who would give a fuck about Megan Rapinoe at all. She's seriously one of the dumbest cunts in the world, and fuck her stupid pink hair. China has no gays like effeminate America. Yes, it fucking does, dude. Yes, it fucking does. It'd be cool if it didn't. But it does. It's so sad now how misguided you are in China, USA, Guilo. Did you drink bubble soup yet? Bubble soup? I don't know what bubble soup is, but I know what boba tea is. Boba tea is fucking delicious. That's Japanese, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's... Pretty sure that's Japanese. It might be Korean. I don't think that's Chinese. Does China have boba tea? Because boba tea is fucking delicious. Belt and Road Initiative built my cousin port in Oman for a big industry trade. I have no idea what any of that means. They could not pay the loan debt, so he took over it. I come for a summer there and see sites and locals. Han helping. over my head, dude. I have no idea. How dare you say Uyghur Chinese person? They are Chinese. If you're born in China, you're Chinese. I'm born in America. I'm American. You know, it's that simple. Like wherever you're born, that's what you are. You're just as bad as Guilo. Please catch up in chat, Mr. White Man. I'm pretty fucking close. White Man, I have to drive to Honky to my pork bow shop to play some domino and back with chain smoking tank top friends in sweaty tile back room. Where the fuck, Riga, Loquacious? How the fuck do you guys just study fucking China? Like, how the fuck do you have so many fucking Chinese references? It's absolutely insane the amount of Chinese references you know. It's very impressive, you guys. Chrissy J moved to West Virginia. We have she's not. Okay. West Virginia is way more memey, and it would be fucking hysterical if Chrissy was from West Virginia, but she's not from West Virginia. She's from Virginia. She's from rural central Virginia. She's probably like 3 hours away from West Virginia. China has most road in world, you racist. It definitely not. And high speed rail, you racist, Guila. How you become so racist, Guila? How are you guys? You're calling me a Guila. That's racism right there. Like you guys are way more racist than it. Boba tea Thai. Oh, you're right. Fuck boba tea Thai. Well, it's Thai, but yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. But I know it's in Japan too. Like I've seen boba in Japan and shit. Like I know. But yeah, I think it's original Thai. Thai iced tea with boba in it. Oh, is there anything better than Thai iced tea? Definitely not China iced tea. Thai iced tea is the fucking tits, man. I fucking love it. Fucking love a bit of Thai iced tea. I haven't had it in years. That's something I should fucking do. I should treat myself to a fucking boba. They're not Chinese. I am leaving. Okay, goodbye, Guilo. You talked about China. You can learn a lot from China from sleeping dogs. My adoptive parents were born in Shandong. How dare you forget loyal servant to China, Polidori's revenge? Wait, is Polidori here? Fuck. Wait, are you is one of you Polidori? How you not include my grandma come from Dalian? That's not a fucking place. That's not a fucking place. Woo! So I'm caught up now. I'm caught up, you motherfuckers, and this is what happens when I'm caught up. Then I have nothing to fucking say. It sucks when I'm caught up. I actually hate when I'm caught up. Really, I'm not. I stream too much to have fucking just something just on the tip of my tongue to just talk about, and there's no MMA. Okay, I'll go back to Cage Warriors. So Loquacious, this is a question for you and musical mostly, since you are from the UK. What are the interesting fights tomorrow? I saw Christian Leroy Duncan is fighting some journeyman with like 17 losses or some shit. Oh, but I was looking at that guy's record, and it actually seems for such a journeyman record, it seems like a pretty fucking legit record. But I literally don't know who that guy is. Is this gonna be a stomping match? Is this a match set up for Leroy to just fucking beat the shit out of him? Or can the American actually win? Because that guy had a lot of like good looking submissions on his record, but I'd never heard of him again, and I'm not gonna fucking do any research on it. Maybe you talk nice thing on China now. China it's communist, man. I can only say so many things about China. I don't even know a lot about China other than you guys have a terrible way of controlling your people. I mean, actually, it's probably a great way of controlling your people, but it only works because your people are Asian. You can't import the Chinese way, place it in America, and expect it to do the same. It's not going to work. It's not going to work in America. Like, your way only works because you're governing submissive, weak-willed Asians. And that's not racism. It might be racism, but that's not an insult. That's a fact of life. On that, what you can say, Dalian is a beautiful city in Liaoning, ignorant Guilo. But who the, like, I have yet to see a Chinese city where I thought, wow, that's fucking beautiful. I've yet to see. China might be a beautiful country, but from what I can tell, the western part of it is almost completely uninhabitable, and like while like parts of it are probably beautiful, it's completely desolate and barren. And then the eastern half is so fucking populated, like you wouldn't really know if it was beautiful or not, anyways. That's my take on China. Go to Shenzhen. I'm not going to fucking China, dude. Like, there's 200 countries in the world, and China would be in my bottom 25 countries I'd want to visit. For sure. I'm sure, or maybe bottom 50. There's a lot of African countries that I have no desire to fucking visit. So it probably bottom 50. I would much rather go to China than Africa. I'm trying to think if there's an African nation where I would rather go than China. Maybe Egypt or Morocco or South Africa, maybe, but probably not. I'd probably pick China over those guys. You have so many bad things on China to say. Well, you have so many bad things about America to say. China is a dump. Thank you, Toast. I agree. China is a fucking dump, man. My city, Chengdu, so nice. Western China is being settled by Han as we speak. Is it really, Rigo? Is it really? The problem with China and the problem with Western China, and one of the reasons why no one fucking lives there, other than the terrain, is you guys have one fucking time zone, like a fucking more like China spreads, I believe, like 7 or 8 time zones if they had time zones, but they don't have time zones. It's just one fucking time zone. So I believe in Western China, like the sun gets up like I think it's like on the very west of China, I think the sun gets up at like 3 in the morning or some shit, and dips down at like 4. Well, it depends on the time of day. I mean the time of the year, but it's all fucked up because you only have fucking one fucking time zone. Like, why the hell would you only have one time zone? That makes no fucking sense, man. Rare toast L. That's a toast W. That's a common toast W. Han China is so good, so bad is Turkey. No. You're going to stay with me, 6-0. No, you're going to eat Larry. Weeb culture. Very much. Very true. Very true, toast. Africa, they're too submissive, and like, yeah, part of being a fucking nerd and dweeb is being a fucking submissive fucking, yeah. Like, stand up for yourself, Asians. Like, if anything, I'm pro-Chinese because I want to see you guys rise up. I want to see the people, not the government, the people rise up and be like, hey, fuck this communism bullshit. We're sick of fucking social credit scores. We're sick of fucking being told what to do. We're sick of having our money fucking... China recently rolled out money that fucking dissipates, that you have to fucking spend it. Like, that's the most evil fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. That is genuinely evil. And that is China written all over it, man. And when I say China, I'm talking about the Chinese government. I'm not talking about the Chinese people. Africa is becoming Han too soon. Is every place just becoming Han? Is every place becoming? Africa is full of monkeys. Very true, Watermelon. Yes. Yeah, they're resettling Turkish people like Mahashate and placing them with Hans. A guru geography moment. Wait, what? Do you know China believes the earth is flat? Exactly. They're fucking retarded, Toast. They are brainwashed. They're definitely brainwashed. Western propaganda? No. Dude, why would you fucking trust a goddamn thing the Chinese government says? If China says space is fake, then that just triples me down on space being real. Like, I don't communism is for the people. It's not for the people. Communism is for the 0.1% of people that are the ruling class. It's for those people. It's crazy to me that like that amount of people can just stay communist and like just be okay with it. Like, yeah, I'm okay with fucking this absolute dictatorship of a fucking country I live in. Like that would just never happen here. Well, I don't want to say never because they're soying us up so much with their Chinese soy sauce and shit. That maybe sometime down the line it will be feasible to do in America, but as of right now, there are too many Toasts and too many Bryce Mitchells and too many fucking people with guns in the United States for them to fucking actually pull something like that. Okay, why do you say so many things on China? I don't say anything mean on China. I talk about your government, not well. No, China's a fucking dump. I'm not gonna lie. China's a fucking dump, but it's your government. It's not your fault. It's your government's fault. Asian men are all feminine, submissive soy boys. I wouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them aren't. Yes, an average Asian man is about as masculine as a gay person. All right, Watermelon, you are my new favorite chatter. Yes, I agree with that. There are masculine Asian men, but they're few and far between. Maybe read book while I'm not gonna read a fucking book, dude. Fuck reading. I always think it's weird when people like avid readers are like they think it's like a great habit to have. It's like it's almost the exact same habit of having as like watching TV. It's better. It's definitely better than watching TV or playing video games, but it's not that much better. You're still wasting your life. You're still just wasting your life. And take it from me, as someone who's wasted a lot of my life. I know a lot about wasting lives, and reading is just a more nerdy way to waste your life. And wonder I can give you some literature, government. I'm not reading anything on Chinese government. I'm not. I don't care. I will not subject myself to that propaganda. It's based, Watermelon, very based. Han people genetically can't lie. That might be true, actually. That might be true. America is a mixed race hellhole that punishes trans and gay degeneracy. That pushes trans and gay degeneracy in the world. It doesn't emanate from America. No, I think the UK and Canada is way, way worse than America when it comes to that shit. The problem is America is just the Western nation. All other Western nations are inferior Western nations in terms of their global power and their influence. So I believe it seems that way. But no, America is not nearly as bad as fucking Canada and the UK. Like, not fucking anywhere close, dude. Canada and Europe are 10 times worse than America when it comes to the trans and gay shit. But I would agree that we push it too much. Let's agree there, Rigo. Like, we could do away with it. We could definitely fucking do away with it. But that's not an American thing. That's our government. That's the powers that be. You know, it's the same thing I'm talking about. Chinese. It's the Chinese powers that be, and the Americans powers that be, and the European powers that be that are the fucking assholes. It's not the people. The people are just fucking too stupid to fucking do anything about it. YouTube is heavily pushing soy liberal Asian food content creators on shorts. They want soy boy Asian culture to become cool to the already soy West. Yeah, probably. Chinese, they do a lot of fermented soy stuff, which is like fermented soy things are it's less estrogenic and a little bit healthier for you than non-fermented soy things, but it's still estrogenic, and I still avoid it like the fucking plague, man. The only time I'll have anything soy is if I'm eating like Chinese food or Japanese food or something, and there's like a little bit of soy sauce in it or whatever, then I will. But like 99% of the time, like if something has soy in it, I'm not eating it. It's so fucking bad for your hormones, man. It's literally Buddhist monks eat soybeans, so their testosterone reduces, so their sex drive reduces, so they don't have to worry about their sex drive because they're not allowed to fucking jerk off or have sex. So they purposely eat it so they don't have to. That's how fucking terrible. That's a terrible idea, by the way. Like, that, you shouldn't be doing that. I get they're doing it for religious reasons, but that's really fucking stupid. Like we need healthy levels of these hormones in our body, you know? And to fuck with it because of a spiritual reason, I think is really fucking stupid. And this is coming from someone who doesn't jerk off that much for spiritual reasons, but I would never soy myself down to make that easier. Like, That's retarded, dude. Maybe you read Meditations on Chairman Mao, change your mind. I'm not reading it. Canada is full of cucks. Yes, yes, it does. All that LGBT stuff starts in USA, LA, and NYC. No, it starts in fucking Toronto. Rigo, you cannot compare the LGBT shit of Canada and the UK and lots of parts of like Western Europe to the United States. You guys are worse. It does not start here. It does not start in America. It starts in your fucking soy ass countries, and it bleeds over, and you guys fucking immigrate to America. There are so many Canadians that live in America because you guys fucking can't handle your shitty fucking country. Yeah, you guys immigrate here and you soy it up. You fucking soy it up. There's so many Canadians in New York City, like fucking Ariel Helwani, soy as fuck, Canadian as fuck, living in New York City. He's probably the reason for it, and he's Canadian. Just his a mere existence and the fact that he lives and breathes and like the fucking carbon dioxide coming out of that fucking Jew's mouth is making everyone else in New York City gay or gayer than they were. So that's all Canadian shit, man. We got Muslims here, bro. They don't like LGBT. We got Muslims here too. Like, you still are very pro LGBTQ. I mean, the entire Western world is. Sadly, how to tell me you love LGBTQ? I don't. USA is undeniably the center of liberalism and progressive culture. It's not. It's a culture of Canada, UK. That's not true, dude. That's not true because Canada is more extreme than the United States when it comes to this shit. Canada, you can get locked up for denying your kid a sex change operation. Your 8-year-old kid a sex change operation. That would never happen in America. Maybe California and maybe New York. But the rest of the country, that would never fucking happen. Ever. I don't want to say ever, but the way it is now and the way it has been has never happened. Has never happened. You have full reign over your kid in America, as you fucking should. Fermented food is good for your gut, but I agree. I avoid soy. It turns into ladyboy Koreans. Yes, I love fermented food. I fucking love a bit of fermented food. The only fermented food I don't like is cucumbers. I don't dislike pickles, but cucumbers taste better than pickles. Like I've had really good pickles, and the best pickle I've had doesn't taste as good as a fresh cucumber with like some vinaigrette on it. But yeah, fermented soy, tempeh. Tempeh is disgusting, so I stay away from that anyways. But yeah, stay away from that shit. I stay away from soy and corn. Those are what's funny is I live in Ohio. Our two biggest exports are soy and corn. And I stay the fuck away from that shit. I avoid it like the fucking plague. It doesn't start in Toronto. Are you crazy, dude? Western Europe, delusional. You can't compare okay, I agree that LA and New York have a bigger cultural influence on the world, but I disagree the gay shit started there. I disagree. Like, Canada is literally a homosexual nation. You guys somehow became your own fucking nation when you literally should just be another state to America. Rigo, how much better would your life have been the last few years if not even America, but just Ontario was the 51st state in America? How much better would your life have been? It would have been so much fucking better. Stop shitting on America, dude. There are more people in California than Canada. I'm aware of this. Canada is like 30 million. People are leaving. I think California is like 40 million. I know that's how shitty Canada has all that space. Canada's literally bigger than the United States of America, land-wise, and only 30 million people live there. Why? Because it's a fucking shithole, dude. You sound like showman Grant Cardone. Oh, why you so Guelo? Cope USA is gay capital of the world. You're the one coping, Rigo, and you know for sure, like without a doubt, Canada and the UK are the two gayest fucking countries in the world, easily. United States is up there. I'm not saying United States isn't. Like we're Western countries, so like we're one of them. We're definitely fucking one of them. But we are not number one. We are definitely not number one. No, fucking Canada's the gayest country I've literally. When I heard about the things that were going on in Canada during the pandemic, I should say pandemic because there was no pandemic, but the scamdemic, I should say. When I heard about the things going on in your gay ass country, I was so fucking thankful that I was not Canadian. I was like, God damn, thank you, God, that I was born south of that piece of shit country, man. Fuck that shit. There are Muslims in Toronto and UK. They don't stand for gay. Oh, yeah, okay, but that's not true. The problem is that traditionally they don't, but there are more and more that do. And you can say the same thing about the United States. Like there are Hicks in the United States. There are lots of people in the United States, a lot of Christians and Catholics in the United States that don't stand for homosexuality. It's in the Bible. It's forbidden. And even though I don't take the Bible verbatim, and that's not the reason why I think being gay is wrong. Like a lot of people here are Christians, and a lot of people are still anti that. Stop shitting on China. No, I can shit on China anyway. This is my stream. I'll shit on China anytime I want. Canadians are born with limp wrists and lips. Yeah, and limp dicks too. I agree, Watermelon. Rigo is the most testosterone-filled Canadian, and look at this chat. He's still soy as fuck, and he's the best they got, dude. He's the absolute best they fucking got. Gays get lynched in Bradford. You're bragging about how USA is one of the only countries you can be freely gay. I wasn't bragging about it. I was not bragging about it at all. Rigo. Not bragging about it at all. I was saying this dumb cunt who was saying that gays are persecuted here. They're not. That's all I'm saying. I wish they were. I fucking wish they were. That would be awesome. If being gay was a fucking crime, there would be a lot less gays, you know? And just to play devil's advocate for the gays, for their own good, for their own like adding to the excitement of it. If being gay was illegal and you're having gay sex and it's illegal and you can get fucking killed for it, imagine how hard you would come. Just imagine. Probably the hardest come you could possibly yeah. I rest my case. I think they both, like, if you look at it from that lens, both the gays and the straights can agree that being gay should be illegal. Gays get lynched in where? Bradford? I don't know where Bradford is, but I have a hard time believing that because it sounds like a Western place. But yeah, I wasn't bragging about it at all. Here you go. Estonia's leader has a son who's trans. They are the gay. Oh God, that's terrible. Rip Washington then. Washington with his Estonia flag. That sucks. That fucks. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Ilya. We missed you, Ilya. How's it going? USA is where gay and trans and LGBT started and was pushed from. Same with all this race mixing crap. Then why is it progressed more in Canada and in the UK versus America? If it started here, why are you guys more pro-gay than we are? You can't argue that you're not. You literally cannot argue. And if you're arguing that you're not, then the argument's over because, if you're arguing that like we have more influence, like we do, we're an actual fucking country. We're not a fake country that's actually just a state of America, Estonia is gay, same with Finland. I've never been. Estonia seems like it would be Eastern enough where it wouldn't be gay, but I guess you learn something new every day. I actually started in the UK where they tamper their tap water. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Toast. Thank you. How am I soy for stating a fact? You sound like you were back. I wasn't bragging about it. I wasn't bragging about it at all. I was expressing my anger and frustration at a gay person saying that we repress gay people here when we fucking don't. Like, I wish we did. Like, that's why I was angry about it, because it's like, dude, do you have any idea how much we actually could do it if we fucking got our heads out of our asses? Rigo survived a week in the Temagami forest with Les Stroud after surviving and escaped Omar Kuckel's relative attack. That's pretty scary. Yeah, big ups, Big Rick. I think we should put them in concentration camps. Toast. Me too, man. 1,000%. Me too. Let them put them in concentration camps. No food. Let them fuck each other and eat each other until there's one left, and then just shoot that one in the head. That's that's generally what I would do, and it's not because it's. I do think it's inherently wrong, and I've gone over reasons why I think it's inherently wrong. But that's not the reason why I think we should kill them all. It's because deep down, they know it's inherently wrong. So they feel the compulsive need, and not all of them do this, but the majority of them feel the compulsive need to spread their gayness. So more people are gay, so they can feel better about being gay. That's the reason why they fucking do it, and it's spreading like fucking wildfire. So the only way to put a stop to it is to make it illegal, to make it punishable by death. Like if you look at the stats of each generation, and like my generation's 10% gay. Your guys' generation, Loquacious, Toast, Rigo, your guys' generation is 20% gay. The generation below you is 40% gay, and those are like 12-year-olds, and they're already identifying as gay. Fucking Lex and Ben, and they haven't said this to me, but the things they've said were the most sus things I've ever heard a fucking 8 and 10-year-old kids say ever. Things that weren't even like I didn't even know of. Like I didn't even know until I was probably like 16. Like things I weren't even aware. They're talking about that shit now, and like I fucking wish I was their fucking parent, because that like they wouldn't be thinking that under my roof. Most base stream ever. Thank you, Lord Guru. Thank you. This might get me canceled. This stream might get me canceled. The act of homosexual is completely unnatural. There is an argument, and I'm not even fully against this argument, saying that like homosexuality, and a reason why it's becoming more and more rampant is because in the collective group of like the collective human subconscious or collective any consciousness of any group of animals or creatures living on the planet, like homosexuality can arise when there's too many of that group, like there's too many humans, so there's more and more gay people. I've heard that argument, and I think there's an element of truth in it, but I'm not 100% on board on it, and B, I don't think it excuses it doesn't excuse the pride parades and the propaganda and the fucking drag queens reading fucking bedtime stories to fucking 3-year-olds. It doesn't excuse that shit. That is degeneracy on the most degenerate level. And statistically speaking, child molesters generally gay. I'm just saying, why? Because they're fucking degenerate. Because it's an inherently degenerate. It's an inherently skewed, fucked up thing. It just is. So if you're willing to fuck a dude in the ass, you might be willing to fuck a kid in the ass. It just makes sense, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. But that's another reason why I wouldn't mind fucking mowing all these motherfuckers down. I really wouldn't mind. Because there would be a hell of a lot less child molestation, for sure, 1,000%. You can't even argue that there wouldn't be. Lord Guru, little hangover, baby, not base. He talked bad thing on China. I'm not even talking about China anymore. I'm talking about I'm mowing everyone down in this stream. This was not meant to be that way, but every stream kind of becomes its own thing. Are we arguing which Western shithole is less gay? Sadly, that we are, Ilya. We fucking are. That was never the argument. But it's because Rigo and Loquacious, they live in literally the gayest countries in the entire world, and they can't handle it. So they look at a country like America, where we're still allowed to have guns in most states. In my state, anyway, we're allowed to have guns. They look at it and they're jealous, so they try to bring us down. But because America has a deep South. That alone makes us less gay than every fucking other country. Justin Trudeau is the gayest leader in the world. So true, man. Justin Trudeau is one of the biggest piece of shits I've ever heard of in my life. Some of the things he's done over the past few years are the most egregiously agenda pushing things I've ever heard of. Like if he was in here right now, I would kill him for the good of Rigo. You're welcome, Rigo. So true. They become teachers and spoon feed us. I know. Oh my God. Watermelon. Watermelon. So I live in Ohio now. I'm from California. I don't know if you're an alt or you're new to this channel or whatever, but I'm from California, and my mom, she's still a substitute teacher sometimes. And a few months ago, I was talking to her, and she was subbing for a kindergarten class, and she told me that they were reading a book in kindergarten that was okay, Larry. That was all about homosexuality and how it's normal and okay, and you should accept it in kindergarten. And she said she had to fucking do it. And like when she was not like thrilled about it, but she didn't seem as like upset. Like if that was me, I would refuse to fucking do it. There's no way I'm gonna fucking feed any kids that propaganda. That is evil. That is evil on the most. I can, other than molesting a child, that's like the most evil shit I've ever heard of. You're conditioning little kids' multiple minds to be gay. That is the most fucked up shit in the world. Just because you feel bad about being gay, so you need more gay people in the world. Like, God, yeah, I'm getting worked up on this shit. China is 0% gay. That's not true. China is, the way they run their country is 100% gay, and the fact that there's hardly any masculine Chinese men proves it, man. Like, Asians just aren't masculine. China watches anime, 100% gay or pedo. Yeah, true. Chechnya got 0 gays too. Yeah, that's the thing. In countries where it's illegal, where you get shot for doing it, it's not there. It's not cool to be gay if you're getting shot for being gay. Like, thank you for my donation thing, Loquacious. Really appreciate it. How do you spoof your dono location? Good question. Is this how streams usually are? It's my first or second time tuning in straight stream. Oh, thank you. Yesterday's stream was really good too. If you like, that's up on my channel too. That one was really good as well. This one is more based for sure. I'm always pretty based. I try to keep it as postable as possible. But yeah, like I'm generally like, these are the things, these are my actual thoughts and beliefs. So, and they do tend to come out. So yeah, this is pretty normal for a stream. Gays can't reproduce. The only way they multiply is through manipulation and developing. Exactly. But that's the sad thing. They genuinely are reproducing. That's the thing. Yeah, it's like, and on an objective level, sex without reproduction or sex without the desire for reproduction or the want of reproduction, that in itself is degeneracy itself. And so gayness is like, there's no fucking chance you're going to reproduce. At least if you're fucking a girl with a condom on, the condom can break, or if the girl has a fucking her pill cannot work or something. Like, if you're fucking a girl, like, there's still always a slight chance that she could get pregnant. You know what I mean? If you're fucking a dude, there's no chance. Like, there's no fucking chance. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, all you're doing is mindlessly following your most base guttural instincts for carnal pleasure, and that's it. And like, you can fucking do that all you want, but that is a recipe for a fucking miserable life. It genuinely is. What's up, Bob? How's it going? When I was 8, I had a gay breakdancing teacher who made us cupcakes with cream. I thought I would get AIDS eating it, so I gave it to my dad. New comment of the day goes to Bob. Athlete. Okay, well, his name's Athleen X, not Athlete X, so I know you're trolling. How flat is the Earth? Not flat at all. Wales is gay. How's it going, Cheddarhead, by the way? How's it going? Wales is gay? Wales is not even its own country, dude. Wales is so gay. Wales, England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland are so gay they can't even be countries on their own. That's how fucking gay they are. They're countries, but they're states within their country. That sounds pretty fucking gay to me. They can't even exist on their own. That's gayness personified. Why do you ask me this? Do you think I'm Cutler? Like Ilya? Cheddar is similar to the map. Similar to the, yeah, right. The argument was where gay liberal stuff started and who pushes the crap on the rest of the world, and Six's cope that his mixed race monkey country. Dude, first off, Rigo, your country is just as mixed race as mine. First off, it just is. Maybe not with the monkeys, but your country is just as mixed race as mine. And we didn't start it, dude. Your like, I don't. to be fair, I don't know who started it, but if I was gonna guess, I would say just living in a soy ass country like the UK or Canada where you're not allowed to protect yourself. If someone attacks you in the UK, if someone breaks into your house in the UK, you're not allowed to fight back. Like that's the gayest soyest shit I've ever heard. Living under those rules is probably gonna make you gay, you know? At least I'm allowed to protect myself. At least I'm allowed to shoot someone in the fucking head if they threaten me or my belongings or my kitty. You know what I mean? So and I'm pretty sure your country is the one that started it. Pretty fucking sure. No, you seem like a knowledgeable fella. The Earth is a tortilla. The Earth is a wheelchair. We've already gone over Cheddarhead. The Earth is a wheelchair. Loquacious sent me absolute proof that the Earth is actually a wheelchair in a DM, like right before the stream. So there's no need to even argue about it. The Earth is a wheelchair. Legalize sex changes in preschool. That's what they're doing in Canada. Cheddarhead. That's literally what they're doing in Canada right now. This is why I'm so I was never anti-Canada before 2020. I am so fucking anti-Canada now. It's not even funny. Like, fuck that country. Like, if it wasn't for the fallout, like blowing over, I would say nuke the fuck out of Canada. Fuck that place. USA started this all melting pot evil and devil shit. No. It seems like all the Western countries now are becoming melting pots. But no, USA was fucking awesome because USA started because we were a part of the UK and we're like, this shit is fucking gay as hell. Let's do our own shit. You know, that's the least gay shit I've ever heard of. We were like, oh no, we're just gonna go over to this land where a bunch of fucking savages live and we're just gonna take it from them and become the new Western world, the actual Western world of the actual West. Okay. All right, Larry, will you please fucking stop doing that? Let's see. Yes, Earth is a wheelchair. That is disgusting. Dude, I know, man. In Canada, it's worse than it is in California. I don't think they're doing it here in Ohio. I could be wrong though. They're definitely not doing it in Florida and Texas. But I don't think they're doing it here. But in California, they're doing it. And I'm from a really, really conservative part of Southern California. Like the entire fucking city votes red every single time. We always had a red representative representing our area and shit. It was literally the most country rural like Republican red area of California. And in that city, they're teaching kids, preschoolers and kindergartners fucking gay shit because it's a state curriculum now. It's fucking disgusting. It's literally evil, beyond evil. Like there are degrees of evil, but that's a type of evil I cannot like. You can see me. It pisses me off to no end. Like it's disgusting. Like it makes me want to fucking vomit and kill people. The recent mainstream of anime has also pushed a degeneracy in weird sexual acts. True. Damn, I thought I tried that before, but didn't work. Nice one. Wait. Oh, you retracted. I didn't see it. Damn it. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go really, really soon. I'm sorry, guys. Really fucking soon. I'm gonna stay for like another 5 minutes and read all the comments and shit. I tried that. It wanted a credit card from the country my VPN was in. I didn't even see what he said. I want to see it. I want to fucking see it. Non-binary fetus. We already have fucking non-binary. Yeah. I feel like in 10 years, every fucking kid that gets born is just going to be a non-binary fetus. They're not even going to have enough hormones in their body to grow into like babies and then toddlers and then kids and then teenagers and adults. They're just going to stay fetuses because of all the chemicals and all the soy shit being pushed and everything. Thoughts on Argentina? The country, I'm not familiar too much with the country. Seems pretty white though. That's kind of cool. England would do fine. England would do fine without. The rest of them wouldn't. I would agree with that, Loquacious. I definitely agree with that. Which makes me wonder why England is like, why would you want to be a part of them? I mean, they have to get some benefit of being attached to Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland, but Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland are not that populated. I don't think. I know Wales is like 5 million. like the area I live in, if you count the Akron and Canton area, like just the Northeast Ohio area is like close to that. And I think Scotland's a little bit more, and Northern Ireland's like 4 or 5 million. I don't know why. If I'm England, I'm not associating myself with those. But also, England is the most soy out of those 4 countries, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm just assuming just because they have London and like the most amount of people and the most amount of immigrants. I was talking because the U.S. is like 60% white and it has most mixed race couples on Earth. But I know USA is. I didn't say USA was like the whitest or. I know we have, dude. I live in Cleveland. Okay, I know we have a lot of mixed race couples. You don't even own a gun. I don't need to own a gun. I don't own a gun. But the thing is, Rigo, I don't own a gun, and guess what? If I wanted to own a gun, I don't have to get a license. I don't have to go through any bullshit. I don't have to fucking train. I can go to the gun store a mile down the road and buy a fucking gun. Larry, fucking stop, dude. Jesus Christ. My God. We need maple syrup to let the Canadians. No, Cheddarhead. Vermont, New Hampshire, they make great maple syrup, just as good as Canada. We don't need it, man. We don't need their maple syrup. Sup, Blair Bear? Sup, little guy? What's wrong with the UK? You used to have the largest empire in the world, and you fucked it up in the world, and now we have a Pete Prince, and our celebrities that girls want to be are from Love Island. Exactly, Bob. Exactly. You said it better than I could. Jews are behind it all. I agree. Let me guess. Fantasy picks. Exactly. But guess what? 2 days from now, I will be betting. So like, I'll be doing fantasy a hell of a lot less. Come Sunday. This could be my last. No, because my streams are still good. I would still want to bet like towards the end anyway. So it's not gonna be fantasy picks anymore. It's gonna be actual picks. Can you think of a single thing monkeys are good for? They commit crime, leech off the government, rude, smell, don't work. At least Mexicans work labor and have good food. I agree. Arabs hate the propaganda. And Arabs have amazing food. Arab food, underrated. Arab women, way underrated because most of them are wearing towels. But when you actually see them, most of them are like they have a good like baseline standard of genetics and attractiveness. I think. Like other than whites, I think Arab women are probably the most attractive. So yeah, I agree with all that. The only thing about the monkey thing, I think they're good for athletics. They're good. Like without them, basketball and football would be boring as fuck. And they do have some good food too. Like I don't know if you've ever had Ethiopian food or Nigerian food. It's actually fucking delicious, man. So they got good food too. They're good for some things. But I get the sentiment and I agree. I don't understand why you talk bad on wonderful place like Northern Ireland. Oh man. I didn't say anything about Northern Ireland other than I just don't know why England would want to associate with themselves with Northern Ireland. Like I don't see the benefit that England gets from associating themselves with with the other 3 countries. My friend watching your video from Dubai. Nice, fucking nice. Safe, Simon, safe, my G. We hate LGBT. Yes, you do, bro. What did I just hear? Don't tell me you're that. Wait, what did I say? What? Wait, a gun? No, I can literally. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. You don't need a gun license in Ohio. You don't fucking need a gun license in Ohio. They passed the law not that long ago. I literally just read about it. They passed the law saying you don't need a gun license to buy a gun in Ohio. I swear to God. So look it up. Like I'm not shitting. And if this means that Ohio is more Texas than Texas in that sense, that's fucking cool. Buy a gun on stream then, dude. I don't want a gun. Like I have no purpose for a gun. Where I live, I'm never ever gonna need a gun. If I had a house or like if I had a property of my own, I would want a gun. But because I don't, because I live in one big apartment building where there's cameras everywhere, no, like I'm never gonna get robbed here. I leave my door unlocked all the fucking time. Nothing's ever gonna happen because it's all on camera, dude. Like, no one's stupid enough to fucking rob someone on camera. So yeah, I'm saying I don't need a gun here. But if I moved out into the country or some shit in Ohio, I probably would get a gun. Hot Arab and Latina chicks are top tier. The problem, there are, like, the hot Latina chicks are top tier, but the problem is most of them aren't hot. I think Arab chicks are on average are way hotter. But the hot Latinas are like the mamacitas that Colby likes. I agree. Like, yeah, top tier. The best monkey women still look like monkeys. There's some good ones. I always think of what's her name? Brandy Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' wife. She might be half white though. Her skin is really dark, but she's got really white features, so she's at least a quarter white. What the fuck was that sound? Someone licking my ear? I'm confused. You have to show ID and fill out papers and pass a background check. Yes, you don't need a gun license though. I'm just saying you don't need a gun license. You can just go and get it. Like, I'm saying I can go and get a gun, right? I don't have a gun license. I can go and buy a gun. And they recently reduced the fucking, what's it called? They made it easier to get guns. And it was already easy to get guns in Ohio. They got vending machines full of AKs and Glocks in Ohio. I wish. It's not that good. But anyways, on that note, thank you guys so fucking much for tuning in. I think this was a fun stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because we got Cage Warriors. And then if I still have the brain power, I'll be watching Bellator Rising 2. Harold Hansen says, a black man buying a gun is a red flag. Oh yeah, I think it's different if you're black. To be fair, it's probably different if you're black. If you're a white person in Ohio, it's very easy to buy a gun. And with that, I think that's a perfect note to end on. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my stream. And I will see you guys next time, probably Sunday. Small percent chance I stream tomorrow. Like, in between, if there's time after the Cage Warriors card and like nothing's going on, there's a small percent chance, but I'm eyeing it Sunday. Anyways, toodle pip. Love you guys. I really appreciate everything. And no gay pee-pee grabs, please.